Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys. It really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got LeBron James. Davis is out there with MP. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Doncic in at the 2 spot.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And the West All-Stars have possession.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And here is KD. Following the 3 from MP. Here's Towns, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Doncic finds MP. No good with the triple. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. Wasted no time on that one.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. We didn't talk a lot about their game strategy. It was just about getting guys involved when they're on the floor. He also wants to see certain lineups together. He said it's fun dreaming about what could be if you had all this talent on the same team. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. They trail by 1. And here's MP for 3. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Durant finds Garland. And another miss by the East. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading perhaps. You know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Towns, the pass to Giannis. Back to Towns. Good ball movement here by the East. Jokic on the follow.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
To the middle. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's KD. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the evening. Free throw good, MP. And so he hits both. Here's Garland. Outside, KD. Pass to Towns. Over MP. Hits the jumper.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim. But I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Outside, KD. And the pass to Jokic. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's MP. Jokic craps the miss.
And I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him. Trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
MP, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Offensive rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
That's a nice job by Jokic, getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
And the second free throw, good. The West trails by 3. MP outside. Sinks the triple. MP's got 15 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Durant kicks to Garland. And Davis sends it back. MP outside. Fires from deep. And the West hit again from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Garland, the pass to Durant. Inside, Jokic. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 9 points for Jokic.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Now, here's MP. 18 points for him. 5 on the clock. Back to Young. Dishes it to MP. Lets it go with a 3. Young, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Garland kicks to KD. Pass to Jokic. Out to KD. No good on the 3. And here's the West with the ball. On the wing, Doncic. Back to MP. Now the dish to Doncic. The 3. Traps in the tray. And the West leads by 4.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Jason Tatum comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's John Morant in for Karl Anthony Towns. The West also making some changes. Zion Williamson's checked in for LeBron. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Davis.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Butler, he's checked in for the East. Mitchell comes in for Garland. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the West. Stephen Curry comes in for Young. Tatum against MP. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And stolen by MP. Curry passes to Booker. Back to Curry. MP finds Curry. Some nice passing here by the West. Floats it up for Williamson. Mitchell in the corner. It's rebounded by the West.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And okay, you won't let me get to the hole this time. Zion options for the next best thing.
Outside Tatum. Goes up on the wing. It's not going to go for him.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The West All-Stars have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Sabonis, he's checked in for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
MP kicks to Booker. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Butler at the elbow. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
The East trail by 4. Here's Morant. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Here's MP. Following the basket by Ja Morant. MP passes to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Back to MP. From deep. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Booker outside. Over Mitchell. That's good from Booker on the assist by Mobley. And the West leads by 4. Morant passes to Tatum. Here's Sabonis over MP. Count it.
Boy, you got to do a lot more than that to stop Sabonis now. I mean, he is used to overcoming aggressive defense.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West. To the paint. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 24.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Tatum, that's for 2. The West All-Stars pull it in. Down low. Here's Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. And stolen by MP. On the wing, Booker. MP against Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Devin Booker, and that's good. Booker's got 5.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Here's Tatum. A solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
We know Curry has tremendous vision. And he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Curry against Morant. Outside Tatum. Unloads from 13. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
You know, with how good Tatum is driving it, I think it's a smart play by Jay.
Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up.
Oh, big time shot!
How about that?
Woo.
Yo!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Some changes here for the East. Jokic, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Bean comes in for Kevin Durant. And Simmons subbed in for Morant. The West also making some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Davis. Christian Wood comes in for Smith. And MP subbed in for LeBron.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Tatum's checked in.
An all-star caliber talent now in the league. Levine has shown a real fire and hunger to continue to improve.
On the floor for the West All-Stars. Doncic out there with Young. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's MP in at the three, the small forward.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Outside Garland. Here's Tatum. And Holmgren pulls it down. The West leading by 3. Here's MP. He's off on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Now, here's MP. 32 points in the game. Count it, good. And it's a 5-point West All-Star lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
MP, good. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Levine. At the elbow, Jokic. Back to Tatum. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Luka Doncic.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
The East making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Williamson is checked in for Wood. Evan Mobley comes in for Holmgren. Booker, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Trae Young. And both free throws good for MP. The East trail by 4. Outside Tatum. Pass to Levine. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt this shot than that.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the East. And there it is for him. Jokic has got 15.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
And he gets it to go. 42 points for MP.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
The offensive rebound, Jokic, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. They've led by as much as 10. Here's MP. No good. Now the East will take it the other way. Pass to Simmons. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
MP against Tatum. MP, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And the West All-Stars have possession. Outside for Curry. MP outside. Curry trying to break free. Misses the layup. Booker against Simmons. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the East. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot. Trying to get open is Butler. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Simmons.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Williamson trying to free himself up. The shot missing. Mitchell wide open. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Loads it up for Williamson.
And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific pass and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
Mitchell outside. To the inside. Here's Jokic. That shot no good. Good D by Mobley. Outside Curry. Here's Williamson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And when he gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, bet on Zion converting relentless down low.
Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's MP. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Feeds it to Mobley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Simmons against Curry. Simmons passes to Jokic. Outside Butler. For 3, Mitchell. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
They've got Antetokounmpo. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Durant, and it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And Jokic slams it in.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
MP looking around. And the West hit again from deep.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Durant. Outside Garland. Back to Jokic. The 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. MP outside. And it's KD with the rebound. One-on-one fast break. That's a floater go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. He kicks to Davis. Young passes to MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 50 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Durant with a wide-open look. That 3 off the mark. KD's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Here's MP. It's good. Now it's a 4-point West All-Star lead.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Buries it from 3-point range. KD's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
MP, good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Here's MP. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. MP kicks to Young. MP against KD. Here's MP. And it's Davis with the jam.
Davis using that athletic athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Now a timeout called by the East. MP's really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Now here's Towns. He's got 6. The pass to Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Now, here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. James. And the rejection by Giannis. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. MP against KD. Shot clock at 6. MP, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Young pass to MP. Great D that time from Durant.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
They get a hand on it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the West All-Stars have possession. Doncic outside. MP outside. The West again cannot hit. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 7. Towns kicks to KD. A 3-pointer off the mark. Durant's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Doncic against Towns. Now Doncic connects on the foul line jumper. Doncic has got 5 now.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
And they're bringing you up close and personal at the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. MP, no good. Young against Durant. Up top, Garland. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped. And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's MP. Then there's Doncic, and it's Young in at the point.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Young finds MP. Out to Doncic. Some nice passing here by the West. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And MP throws it down hard.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The West leading by 9. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. It's Young on the wing. Back to MP. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Poked loose and stolen by MP. Garland with the rebound. Garland's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to KD. At the elbow. Jokic. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 6th assist on the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here is Young. Back to MP. From the arc. Simmons pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Garland kicks to KD. Garland looking it over Young. Garland, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
Sabonis, he's checking for the East. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Fires from the line. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Durant.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Now, here's MP. And MP throws it down.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Towns is doubled. Outside, KD. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Davis with the ball for the West All-Stars. Here's MP. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
The East making a switch. Butler's checked in. The West leading by 7. MP outside. From deep. The West again cannot hit. And here are the East All-Stars now. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
Butler's leadership the last few years has really been admirable. I mean, the guy simply wants to win, and he's willing to pay the price to do so.
And so Butler nails both of them. MP outside. Misses the 3.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here. How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Durant, no good. The West leading by 3. MP outside. The tray. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. And he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's MP after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. MP, no good.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
So they take the lead. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
MP, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
That's in there. Davis with the assist. 61 points for MP. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
Here's MP after the made shot from KD. MP outside. From deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the West leads by 2.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
MP, good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Towns. Here's Jokic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the breadth and depth of his versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, maybe the greatest passing big guy we've seen in a long time. And that, to me, is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Loads it up for Giannis. An emphatic LU jam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Defensive foul called on number 23, taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
On the court.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Garland. And he sinks the second.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Morant reaches to Towns. Kick out to Giannis. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. And the shot is long.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Now here's Towns. Here's Giannis. And stolen by MP. Kicks it to James. Over Giannis. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Well, he's just not found his rhythm tonight. Partly because I think he's gotten fewer touches.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
And now that's what these people came to see. Just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Morant finds KD. The quick look, no good that time. Now the West with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. First free throw is good. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Well, I love the court awareness there. Towns zipping the ball over to his teammates, a willing passer.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Grant, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
The drive by MP. Missed inside.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Now, here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 31 points.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Here's Davis. MP with it. Now defended by Jokic. 5 to shoot. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. And the West leads by 7.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're down by 7. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. .157 left in the fourth. Jokic passes to Durant. Can't hit the free throw line jump. The West leading by 7. Here's MP. Good defense by Jokic.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now, here's Jokic. Morant with a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's MP. Doesn't go for it. And the East now will go the other way with it. Right side Towns. Shoots over Doncic. Towns, no luck.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Number 23, third personal foul, 5th team foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
2 shots.
You get the feeling that KD loves the pressure because he knows what he's capable of doing for this team.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
MP, no good. Now the East All-Stars with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And they'll get another chance.
Hard work on the glass that time gives them the ball back, and they get a chance to milk a little more clock.
There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. MP against KD. MP kicks to Davis. Back to MP. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the East All-Stars call time here. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Morant surveying the D. Passes it to Jokic. Outside Durant to take the lead. Buries the triple.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles him.
Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 1 second left to play here in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
No option here but to go for 3. Maybe set up a screen, carve out some space, and try to get a clean look at the 3.
So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan.
They wanna see us end up like we Regina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman, woman.
Astro, no.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling appreciate that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in. She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow, rain wasn't pouring down. See, that pain was all around. See, my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'm everything like this. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put it in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane?